This is Bob again, candidate journalist. I am here for an educational meeting for the public to educate them about our Constitution and our provisions for impeachment. This is People's Plaza, also known as Government Plaza. It is between the Minneapolis Courthouse and the Hennepin County Government Center. This was the site in 2011 of the so-called Occupy movement. The Occupy Minneapolis movement met here. I've been informed by the building manager that I need to have a permit to do this. During the 2011 Occupy movement, no permit was required. Someone has told me that they are going to get the written rules, and I am waiting for that person to come back. That's where things stand at this point. I intend to continue to do this activity. I may at some point go through a permit process, but I was here about a week ago and set this banner up at that time and was not told at that time that a permit is required. So that's where things stand at this point. Again, I am waiting right now for someone to return with a copy of the policy. I'm going to shut the video off for now and see what happens next. Hi.
You got to have authorization to put this up here.
Okay, now I was told that someone was going to bring the written policy. So this is effective date 6/13/2018, page 1 of 5. The purpose of this policy is to promote availability of public space, blah, 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 accordance Minnesota statute. Okay, so what are you telling me?
Telling you that you can't have this fixture on this property right now.
I can't. You're telling me that I can't have this on the property right now
Without a permit.
without a permit. Okay. So, what is the procedure for filing a permit? How long does it take? Those kind of things. Can you tell me that?
I do not know, sir.
Okay. Okay. And again, this was dated 6/13/2018.
Correct.
Now, of course, the Occupy movement was here without a permit. They never did have a permit.
Wasn't here for that, sir.
Now, okay. Okay, what do you want me to do at this point?
To take your sign down and leave the property, sir.
Okay, so are you going to give me a reasonable amount of time to do this?
Absolutely.
What's reasonable?
Reasonable.
I would say an hour. I mean, I will be taking it down. I'll make it done in less than an hour. It takes a little while to do it.
Well, it didn't take that long to set it up.
Well, it actually took me about a half an hour to set it up. But I'm just saying, I will do this.
I appreciate that, sir.
Yeah, and I will proceed. And you are the building manager, is that correct? You're the person that told me to stop doing this? Is that correct? Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I will proceed, and I will be back. This is Bob again. It's about 6:30 on Tuesday, July 24th, 2018. I'm back here at People's Plaza, also known as Government Plaza, where I was here earlier today with a banner displaying Articles 1 through 3 of the Constitution. I was told then that I needed a permit, and I was told that I had to shut down because I didn't have a permit. I was also given this document, which is the use of space by the public and county facilities. In 2011, the Occupy movement in Minneapolis met here without a permit, and it has been my understanding since then that a permit is not required. So, let's take a look at the situation, starting with the Constitution. First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. That is exactly what I've been doing here. Now, with regard to this document, again, I was told that I needed a permit, and I was told I had to shut down because I didn't have one. There's actually no mention of permits in here. So let's just go over what this says. It says policy. The purpose of this policy is to promote availability of public space that is not assigned to any department and to facilitate the maximum usage of this space in accordance with Minnesota statutes 624-72, subdivision 3, and other applicable state and federal law, Hennepin County Board resolutions, and court order. Okay, obviously the Constitution is part of this law. Now, as far as the facility, it also says, at the government center, designated public areas include the skyway level, the north and south street level lobbies, and plazas. Okay, this is People's Plaza. This is the North Plaza for Hennepin County. It's designated as a public area. Now, this also says, the county acknowledges that groups do from time to time gather on county property without permission from the county. Informal group gatherings on any county property, although they do not go through a formal approval process, must comply with the provisions of this policy regarding reasonable time, manner, and place restrictions which the county may impose. Informal group gatherings do not receive any support resources from the county, such as security. Okay, I am engaging in activity which is absolutely at the heart of the rights of we the people as specified in our First Amendment. It is wrong for the county to do what they have been doing. I don't need a permit. There actually is no procedure in here for getting a permit. The county specifically acknowledges that informal meetings occur. I don't see anything that I'm doing that violates reasonable time, manner, and use requirements. So I'm going to continue to organize meetings here and to attempt to educate the public about issues regarding the Constitution and impeachment in particular, but more generally on other topics that may be of general public interest. This is the right of we the people. This is a public space. We must defend our public spaces and the right to assemble without the government intruding on how we exercise our basic, fundamental constitutional rights. The next meeting is going to be Saturday at noon here. I'm going to invite everybody that I can to come to this meeting. We need to stand up for our rights to assemble and petition the government for the redress of grievances. The biggest one right now is the fact that President Trump is our president. He should not be. He should resign or be impeached.